Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. A Hawaii judge has blocked President Trump's revised travel ban. It was supposed to take effect in just an hour from now. Now, the ruling applies not only to Hawaii, but all across the nation.
And again, Hawaii was the very first state to file a lawsuit once the new ban was announced. It bars travelers from 6 Muslim-majority nations and refugees from traveling freely into the U.S.
Today, the judge agreed with Hawaii Attorney General Doug Chin that the ban is unconstitutional. President Trump said in a press conference afterwards that he will appeal.
This ruling makes us look weak, which, by the way, we no longer are, believe me.
Story where lawmakers are commending the judge's decision today.
Yeah, saying that it's time for the president to stop violating the Constitution. Alex Serbal standing by live with now at that part of the story at the airport. Alex.
Aloha, Howard and Marissa. Yeah, big news today. We're here at the Honolulu airport just outside the arrivals, and you can see it is a very quiet scene. But most of the people that we did talk to today told us that they don't believe that this will end here. They believe it will actually go to the higher courts. Now, I did also speak to an immigration attorney who told me he has received a number of phone calls from people who live in Hawaii from all over the world, and they told them that they are very scared about what this impact will have on them.
The news broke around 1 p.m. A Hawaii judge issued a nationwide stay temporarily preventing the Trump administration travel ban from going into effect.
I think everybody is in wait-and-see mode, what's going to happen, what is going to be taken.
Hakeem Wansafi, the chairman of the Muslim Association of Hawaii, told me he knows of at least 40 students, mostly from Iran, who want to come to Hawaii to attend graduate programs at UH Manoa. A spokesperson for the university told me the number of students could be closer to a dozen.
So I think this will be a welcome news to them, and hopefully that the Trump administration will look at this as really a good wake-up call that follow the Constitution of this country.
With Trump in office, there's always something else could happen.
An immigration attorney told me even though the ban won't take place for now, people from outside of the country are afraid they won't be able to return to the islands if they leave.
It's just throwing a cloud of fear over everybody. I've gotten calls from people, clients and non-clients, from Argentina, from South Korea, from Japan, from the Philippines, and they're afraid that if they go out of the country, they can't come back in again. And I'm telling them, no, it doesn't apply to you, at least not yet.
Senator Mazie Hirono spoke to KHOM by phone.
And as we know, in our own country's history, every time our country has targeted a minority group for discriminatory treatment, we have been very wrong, and this administration's latest actions are no different.
Senator Brian Schatz commended the swift action against the order, saying it's time for President Trump to stop violating the Constitution and to rescind this latest effort to promote religious bigotry. And Representative Tulsi Gabbard says this travel ban is bad policy, plain and simple.
And late this evening, we did hear from Representative Colleen Hanabusa. I want to read what she said. She said, it is only fitting that Hawaii is playing a leading role in standing up for our country's history and tradition of welcoming immigrants with open arms. And we are trying to get in touch with those students who do have plans or did have plans to come to Hawaii to study. And we'll keep you posted when we get in touch with them. Reporting from the Honolulu airport, I'm Alex Serbal for KHON2 News.